Welcome back to another episode of HGV Talks. My name's Breezy, and good morning. I am recording this on Saturday, right before Sunday. Usually I do these on like Friday, because Saturday is usually my day off, but my week was pretty hectic, which we'll get into, and kind of explain why I'm doing it today. But regardless, good morning. I'm having my coffee, my Cove delicious cold brew. Shout out to Coffee Brand Coffee. Oh man, I'm so excited. This partnership I'm doing with Coffee Brand Coffee. I hate to sound like I'm talking about it all the time, but it's actually delicious, and I'm loving it so much. So if you guys do want to try it, the cold brew is delicious. I got the Ethiopian cold brew, and I just ordered. Let me see. I actually was just looking at their website, so I could show you real quick. If you guys are watching the video version of this, orange creamsicle just came out, and then I ordered. This is hot coffee, the orange creamsicle. So I bought some whole bean of that, and I ordered the blueberry cobbler cold brew. I used to get blueberry flavoring into my coffee from like Dunkin' and stuff. So when I saw blueberry cobbler cold brew, I was like, oh yeah, we're trying that. So I'm looking forward to getting those in. I've had a few people order this so far. We've had a couple people have supported it. Russo is one of them. He got a sample pack of the cold brew. It came with 3 different bags, and he was saying once he saw the new releases today, he was like, I was thinking about buying even more because I was hesitant at first, but now that I've tried it, he was like, this stuff's great. So that's a good one. I think it was Bolin or Bolin, was it? I think Bolin got the strawberries and cream. He said his wife wanted it, but he said it's delicious. He said he had it. He said it's awesome. So I was a little sketchy about getting flavored coffees, but I'm super excited now. And the orange creamsicle. This might be a crazy idea. It might not work, but Franco commented on my post I made on Twitter about the coffee. And he said, do they sell alcoholic coffee? And I was like, no, they don't. You got to provide your own alcohol. But if you ever put, what do they call it, an Irish coffee? You put some whiskey in your coffee. I was thinking about that with the orange creamsicle, and I'm like, that could be delicious. So maybe next podcast, I'll be doing a spicy coffee in the morning. See what happens. But I am super looking forward to it. If anyone does get any of the coffee, code HGV Breezy if you do buy any. Let me know, and please give me reviews if you do try it, because I want to know what people's reviews about it so far. Every single thing I've heard so far has been awesome. So it's been good. I'm having some right now, just plain coffee. I make the cold brew. I think it says like 4 quarts or something like that of water per bag is what they recommend. I've been doing a little more. I'm doing like 6 quarts, just because I drink a lot. And I've been taking pretty much when I start getting low on the coffee batch, I turn it into ice cubes. So I get coffee with coffee ice cubes. And I always thought that was an overrated thing to do. Like it was just like a flex. Like, oh, I got coffee ice cubes. But after trying it, it's actually legit. And I'm actually really, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to 100% keep doing it. It's got like some kick too. You know what I mean? Like I actually feel like I drank this and I feel like I had some caffeine, which is exciting. But aside from that, let me get I had notes pulled up so I can remember not to forget what I want to talk about. Oh, well, today I was just about to go get a haircut. As you see, I'm wearing a hat. I'll take it off. I mean, my hair is really not that terrible, but you can see like it's getting long on the sides, growing over my ear a bit and whatnot. And I have a wedding to go to tonight, so I was gonna go get a haircut. I texted my barber on like I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. I texted him, and he's like, "Sorry, I'm going on vacation, so I'm not gonna be around." I was like, oh. So I called up the barber shop, and I'm like, "Can you just set me up with somebody who has an opening on Saturday morning?" I don't know, and they set me up with somebody. My appointment is for 9:30. I get there at 9:30 on the dot, which I usually try to be early, but there's some traffic and stuff. Get there at 9:30. I walk in. They bring me to the guy. He's like, there's like the main floor of the barbershop, and then there's like a downstairs where like I've never been to the downstairs. My barber's usually like right up front. I go to the downstairs. I see him. He's cutting someone's hair, and he says, "All right, this guy sitting down is the 9 o'clock appointment. He's next, and then you're at 9:30. You're the 9:30 appointment. You're after that guy at 9." I was like, "It's 9:30. The 9 o'clock still waiting." He ends up finishing that guy at like 9:20. the guy that was in the chair, the 9 o'clock appointment starts. I'm like, no, not 9:20, like 9:50 or something like that. So the 9 o'clock appointment starting close to 10 o'clock, and I was not too impressed with the haircuts. I was looking at what he was doing, and I was like, I really, I don't think I can do this. I couldn't do it. Something about when you have like a barber that you use all the time, it's very hard to go to a new barber. It's what I remember when I was younger. I was probably like, early 20s. Um, I had an uncle that lives in Florida, and he was trying to convince me to move down to Florida. And I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it because I wasn't really in a job I was really caring about. I was just kind of, doing job to job, and he was saying he could get me like a pretty good job, and be kind of like a fresh start type thing. And I was like, you know what? Maybe not a terrible idea. Maybe I want to try it. But then I was thinking about it. Two things. The two things that I think were the deciding factor. Well, one, obviously, my family and stuff that are here. I don't think I could move away from my friends and family. I like seeing them too much. So that was the first thing. But the more I thought about it, I was like, maybe I could make it work. Maybe I could. But then I was like, my tattoo artist was one. I was like, it took me so long to find a good tattoo artist, someone I really liked. And I was in the time when I was doing it, I was getting tattoos constantly. Like, you guys probably can't really see. You can only see like one tattoo on my arm. But I have like my entire torso is done. So I was in the midst of getting a bunch of tattoos. I was like, I don't want to try to find a new tattoo artist, and I don't want to stop getting tattoos. And then it was a barber. I was like, the thought of moving to another state and trying to just find a barber shop and find a barber that you like, I don't know, something about it. I was like, nah, can't do it. Can't do it. So leaving a barber is a big deal. I've been going to the same barber for, I was 18, I think, when I started going to him, and I'm 31 now. So 13 years I've been going to the same barber. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. My tattoo artist I was going to for since like my third tattoo until my 30th. He unfortunately passed away, coming up on I think almost 2 years now. I feel like it's been almost 2 years now. It was heartbreaking. He had some kidney failure or something like that. I forget exactly what it was. But one of my best friends is doing tattoos now. He used to go with me to the same tattoo artist for a little bit, and he's always been really into tattoos. So he's been doing mine from now on. He did the Lapras, my friend Blaine. That tattoo came out great. I actually love it. But yeah, so I didn't get a haircut. So I have a wedding tonight, and me and Michelle are just gonna figure it out. Honestly, all I really need to do is, because the top I'm growing out, and like I can figure that out. I just need to like trim over my ears, like kind of taper up a little bit over here on the sides, and then the back just kind of shorten it and taper it up. And the beard I can figure out. It's all scraggly and stuff. I just gotta like clean it up. But we'll be all right. We got a good wedding to go to tonight. It should be fun. So my schedule, I was saying that my schedule's off. I'm recording this on a Saturday morning. Normally I'm doing them on Fridays, and I'm prepared. Usually take the whole Saturday off. But this week, I don't know what day it was. It was last week. It was because last episode I was talking about hobbies and things I wanted to do. Well, we got an update. I bought a Subaru WRX. I was looking online. I don't know if I talked about it. I should probably recap the episodes. If I'm going to be talking about a topic again, because I know I was talking about wanting to get a car. David mentioned I should get a Subaru Legacy, which I honestly didn't see any. I don't mind them. I like pretty much all Subarus, but I was looking, and then last week it was on, I want to say Wednesday. I saw a post. This guy was selling a 2005 Subaru WRX wagon, blue, with stick shift and completely stock. If you guys are into Subarus, or you know anyone into Subarus, and you have any idea how surprising that is, it was a one owner. He bought the car brand new in 2005, drove it 180 something thousand miles, and now it's starting to have issues with head gaskets, and the engine needs everything. But it does run and drive, but it needs so much work. The body's got some rust here and there, like on fenders and the rear quarter panels, typical stuff like that. But I was like, for like $1,000, I was like, dude, you can take the motor out of the car in the shape it's in and sell it for $1,000 possibly. Well, maybe not that much, but it's just the parts of it alone. If you really parted it out and sold it, you can make your money back for sure. But I don't want to do that. I'm restoring it. I want to. It's in the garage now. I'll probably be posting some pictures of it. I didn't really take any in the process of moving it. Only pictures I did were like in front of my house, and I was like, I'm not posting a picture of my house online. But yeah, I'm thrilled, man. I miss working on a car so much. Something about it's just uh very relaxing. It's not relaxing might not be the word. If you've been in a garage with someone for, extended period of time, they're not very relaxed when they're doing it, but something about it just feels very productive and, satisfying. Maybe that's the word. But I really, really missed it. I've been in a group chat with my friend Alex and my friend Devin, two of my really good friends. And we used to work on cars together all the time back in when I first had my first WRX, which was like 12 years ago. And I haven't hung out with them as much lately, and I don't see him as much. My friend Devin, he's in the military. He went into the Navy, so I mean, that's why I don't see him. But my friend Alex, he doesn't live that far, and we just, once we stopped working on cars, we just stopped hanging out as much, and I don't see him that much, and I want to see him more. So I started a group chat up with them, and we've been talking into it a lot more, and it's just been a nice way to like reignite a friendship, that we miss because we really like hanging out with them. So I might try using an excuse to get him to come over to the house. Because I've been living here for over a year now, and he still hasn't been here. Shame. Also this week, I've been going to the gym still. I'm doing pretty good. I think I only went twice this week. But I've been doing so much stuff like getting in the car and like we've cleaned out the garage. So, like yesterday I was exhausted. I didn't go to the gym yesterday, but I had the most exhausting, like strenuous day for my whoop. Yesterday was my hardest day. So, but I haven't been still going to the gym, which has been really good. I had a nice good leg day the other day. Leg days always, when you first go back and you do like your first good leg day, oh man, it doesn't take much. You do like 2 sets and all of a sudden my legs are trembling. But I'm just excited to get back into it. So that's still going good. I still haven't weighed myself in like a month, maybe like 2 months. I don't know what I'm weighing right now. I have no idea. I don't feel like I've lost too much weight, but I don't know. Maybe I have. I feel like I am getting in better shape though, at least. So that's good. Also this week was the first week, I know I mentioned in the last episode, that I signed with a brand management company, Expanse Talent. That's what I'm working with. If you guys ever need to email me about anything or you want to any business things would all go through an email, hgvbreezy@expansetalent.com. But it's been really good. They've been I got editors now. Well, an editor who is posting my short videos. He's putting captions up and editing it better and stuff like that, and I'm loving him so far. He's doing such a great job. They're coming out so good. Like I'm watching them and I'm dying laughing. So it's clips of mine that I even think are like, the first one I think it was a Kingler dying to an attack. It's just a typical thing that happens in my playthroughs, And I thought I thought it had some potential. I was like, it's not bad. It could be a decent clip, but I just wanted to give him some content to work with because we were just getting started. So like I wanted to have just enough content there so like he's not just waiting for me to send stuff. So I put that in there and he edits it, uploads it, shows it to me, and I was like dying laughing. I was like, it's so much better than I would have ever done. So it was exciting. And then so this week's been going good. The views on them have been good. And I think long term it's going to be a huge help to my career in general, having them help me with this stuff. And if you do watch my YouTube playthroughs, I just finished a playthrough Pokemon Y. Finished as in I lost. A rival battle kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't leveled up for it. Kind of typical breezy move. I breezied that one up. But we got the Soul Link with me and Easy Mac just beginning. And if you're listening to this, which, if you listen to this, you get the inside scoop. I tallied up the votes this morning while I was waiting for my appointment from my barber. I was at the barbershop waiting for 45 minutes. I was like, let me tally up some votes while I'm waiting. I'm gonna give you guys the rundown on the. Oh, do I give you the rundown on the votes on who won? Because I feel like one person will watch this and get it, and then tell everyone who the starter is gonna be. Do I do it? Do I do it? I think I do. And the final votes aren't in. There are still some votes coming in, but it's looking like the starters are going to be Charmander and Dratini. There's a lot of Squirtle votes and a good amount of Larvitar votes, but Charmander, Dratini is looking like the squad. So I'm excited for that one. It's fun doing the videos with Mac. You know, I was discussing this during stream, but early on in the playthroughs, I was definitely consuming more of the time of the speaking because I do YouTube, I do podcast, I do a lot of solo recording with no feedback. I'm good at filling the space and doing it on my own. So when we first started, he hadn't really done too much YouTube and stuff like that. So it wasn't an accident. It wasn't me just not being aware that I was talking a lot. It was me trying to make sure the time was filled because the second you have like one awkward silence or like you start thinking about the fact that you haven't said nothing in a little bit or it's quiet. I didn't want him to feel like that, so I just wanted to be on top of making sure everything was flowing. And then as it went on, we started picking it up, and now we're going back and forth, and it's working great. It's beautiful, beautiful, loving it. So I'm excited for this playthrough. We're thinking only a few people kind of responded, but the only responses we got, we asked if we should do all 16 badges. If you played Pokemon Gold and Silver, you know that once you beat Johto, beat the Elite Four, you can go through Kanto and fight all the trainers there, and then you can fight Red at the end. So, we asked if we should do all of it or just do the first half, and the only people who responded all said we should do it all. So, we'll see if we can get that far. But I think we'll do it. And was there anything else I wanted to add on to here today? I don't know, man. Everything's just going good. Everything is going good. The coffee partnership, I'm super happy with. This coffee is delicious. I truly, yeah. I feel like being a salesman is such a weird thing, but like, I do like it, and I really hope you guys try it. But yeah, I think that's about it. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys have a good week. And if you guys have any topics or anything you want me to talk about, as always, leave comments below. Or if you're on the YouTube, or yeah, on the YouTube, leave the comments if you have anything you want me to talk about. Because you can watch this on Anchor and Spotify and things like that, but I don't know what the comments go for those. So leave them on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.